their superb work from the men's and women's side supporting the academy team. The Balkans Honey Badgers, St. Clemente Rhinos will do battle in semi-final number 1, and then the Elephants and the Wild Dogs on field number 2 will play in the other semi-final. So all important fixture for these two sides. The Honey Badgers, they are 2-1 so far in this competition. They beat the Elephants 41-0. They beat the Rhinos 26-12. So if that's indication, Kat, we've seen the scores reversed after how the players have watched a bit of film, watched a bit of video, done some analysis and come back better than they were the day before.
Oh, definitely. Just because someone's ahead on day 1 or behind on day 1, they learn and they improve so much through doing all the analysis. As they said down in the studio, they have world-class coaches that are going to go through everything with them and make sure they are improving week on week.
Applause for the two teams as they get ready to kick us off here at the 2025 Rugby 10s Championship. Finals day it is, as the sun shines down here in Southern California, the Pacific Coast, just down the road. And here come the two sides. It's the Academy boys that'll do battle first up in this all-important semi-final. Two brilliant sides. The St. Clemente Rhinos coached by the Olympian Mataile Yuta, USA 7 sensation. And Michael Tatu coaches the Balkans Honey Badgers. Here's a look at the Honey Badgers side. Look out for strong runs from Smits, Walker and Visser. They've been fantastic. And of course, Van den Broek as well is a live wire. The two Rademacher brothers, whoa, danger times indeed. They can read each other really well. And then if you look across to the Rhinos side, Arthur Taufa'o has been brilliant all week long. Stanley's been fantastic. Cohen Donahue are well supported as well there. So two brilliant sides, as we said. How do they show up in this 20-minute game? Now referee Sybil Levine has the whistle for this one. Great to be in the middle as well. Officials have been fantastic as well all week.
Oh, they really have, and we've seen some controversy going on. We've seen big decisions that have had to be made, and they've worked as a team of 3 really, really well. So, yeah, fair play to the referees.
Rachel, I'd like to know.
On the left of your screen, in red, it's the Balkans Honey Badgers, supported by their different franchises here. They're going to switch the rugby ball. Get a one that's probably a bit more pumped up. We are ready to go at the great park here, the Championship Stadium, home to the Orange County soccer side, and now all week it has been home to some unbelievable rugby. We've witnessed some brilliant defense from different sides, some wonderful scores. We mentioned the different international players in the open division. 70 international players and coaches involved from the women's and men's sides, and a future internationals on your screen right now. So here we go. 10 minutes each way. This semi-final number 1. The Academy boys, Balkans Honey Badgers to kick off. St. Clemente Rhinos. And we are underway. Nice looking kick, drops the required 10. Collisions as they finally come down to the Rhino side. CJ Austin with a good take there. Gets a few extra meters with that weird white headgear of his. Early ball for the players to get a little touch on. Nice crash up the middle of the field to go. Caleb Leuter, that is. And again, it's around the hands. Beautiful back inside pass here from the Rhinos. Good early start until that was dropped there, but some nice little breaks and some offloading as well to get them going.
I'll tell you what, I love watching the Academy lot play. They just play with such flair. They're immediately looking to offload. They're not looking to settle themselves into a game. They want to go wide. They want to get running, and it's just so fantastic that they get the opportunity to play at stadiums like this.
Amazing, and they've got a Rugby World Cup winner in commentary, Kat Merchant, adding a voice over here, and it's Andre Dixon was very good. He's wearing 28 for the Rhinos. Now a chance for the Balkans Honey Badgers to see what they've got first up. Number 5 in that scrum. They go to the left-hand side. Bias Habernickel with the ball away, and now nice little break there. Daniel Smits mentioned he's hard running, gets him over the advantage line, and the Honey Badgers scamper around the fridges. That's Sebas Van Aal with
green offside.
Offsides advantage. That one slips through, and we'll go back to the mark. So an early penalty here for the Balkans Honey Badgers. Interesting to see what choices they'll make.
Yeah, because again, some teams quick tap. They like to get into that defence to catch them off guard. But it looks like Badgers are going to go for the line out. So they're clearly backing their set piece. But has it gone too far? It has.
It hasn't even got out. So here we go. But the Rhinos have put it down, so it'll be a goal line dropout because the ball had already bounced over the try line.
Yeah, real error there. I can see that they're wanting to go for broke and try and get it as close to the try line as they can to try and maybe get a driven line out, but just too much on that. But they do obviously get to receive this kick now, so they will have another chance to attack.
Yeah, that's what I love about the game of rugby too. So you've missed an opportunity there, but you're going to get it back here. So Cohen Van den Broek's kick is okay in the end because here will be a chance for a counter. That's a take there from Van den Broek. The kicker from earlier throws one dummy, gets rid of the first tackle beautifully. bounces into some strong defense from the San Clemente Rhinos, but now it's the Honey Badgers back on the front foot again. Elias Chin with a good carry. Around the fringes, they go behind the back. Slippery conditions, it sits up here. Oh, here we go, the San Clemente Rhinos are busting free. And that's Andre Dixon, that'll go the distance. Being chased, but will score a fantastic try. The Rhinos go all the way, they're running in from 100 out.
Oh, what a finish, such gas, but I tell you what, the chase on that defence, I thought once he'd gone through he was gone, but actually that gap was closing. I reckon another 10 metres and actually might have caught him there, but that's the effort that these lads put in, so you can just see it here. It goes to block, great pickup, really good gas, and then you're going to see in shot now the defender, hopefully. Come in. No, we're not. No. Kat, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh,
No,
there
we
he is.
go.
He was close. He was close to a tap tackle there.
Yeah, that was Marks Godovics with a chase. The try is converted by Kanalu Lee. And Andre Dixon scores a fabulous try to get him going here. 7-0 their lead here in the first half, and against the run of play.
Yeah, against the run of play, that's it, because Badgers had a penalty, they got kicked too, but it's just any drop ball, it's whoever can pounce on it first, and Rhino's there just showing exactly what it means to turn defence into attack.
If you're a Honey Badgers fan, your side could have been up 7-0. You trailed by 7, so technically a 14-point swing. And that is the nature of this game. It's so exciting, it's so thrilling. Lee, who nailed the conversion, puts up a beautiful kick to be contested. It falls the way of the Balkans Honey Badgers. Remember, they have a women's team, a men's team, and an academy girls team as well, who are here today. So 16 different teams, 4 franchises. The penalty stays away on the attacking side. This time it's a quick tap for the Honey Badgers. They put it down the hands. That's John O'Fisser getting it away. That's another strong carry from Daniel Smits. Been very active so far in this first half. Fisser again puts the kick over the top. It's a clever kick as the Balkans Honey Badgers are chasing this ball on the ground, sliding all over it. Getting so close, just knocking that one. Bas Habernickel. It didn't sit up, but we'll double check to see if it is a knock on.
Time is off.
So we're just listening to the ref here and see, but what a kick from Visser. I love those when you're on the outside, you might get tackled into touch. That beautiful angled kick inside for play. And it is given, here we go, try. Lovely kick and well gathered over that try line. So here it is, so instead of going out to touch, kicks it in. And then let's just look at this pick up here. Ah, beautifully done. Really great hands there. So difficult to do when you're running full pelt, right on your fingertips and getting tackled at the same time. Good skills.
Unbelievable scenes, proving me wrong in the commentary booth as well.
I always like to see that. Yeah, we like that. Yeah.
7-5 the score. What a brilliant strike and such a clever kick, knowing you're running out of room and space.
Yeah, just such a good skill to be able to do. And then here's that slow-mo there. Looking as he goes over, keeping in contact with it at all times is the important part to see there.
A 2-point game. Halfway in the first half. Deeper kick from Van den Broek. Chance for the Rhinos to take this cleanly. It's a nice pass over the top. Wasn't quite ready for it, was Troy Arthur Taufau. But still there for the San Clemente side. They're a well-drilled team. Just a few minutes down the road is their home base. This is the semi-final.
Tackle!
Now, they met earlier this week. It was a 26-12 score result in favour of the Balkans Honey Badgers. But there's Dixon yet again looking to free up some space. It's a nice loop. Beautiful hands. They keep it alive with the San Clemente Rhinos. This one has gone forward. So just that last pass.
Yeah, the few before that, though, were really nice. They did 2 very quick offloads in succession. But the last one, just that one-hand attempt at an offload, just creeping forward in there. But some great running, isn't it? Some really good skills to sight where the support player coming from as well. And there's a nice little tackle off the ball there. Whistle's gone, but just to make sure.
Yeah, a couple of big shots indeed, getting the shoulders working. Now chance for the Balkans Honey Badgers, who trailed by 2. Scored on the last time they had possession. Here's Walker around the fringes. It's Habernickel, in fact. Looking for the offload, being half pinched, and then flag is up, so it's gone out. So almost try to intercept that, but it'll stay with the Honey Badgers.
It's actually quite a clever tactic when you are going into touch to almost pass it to the opposition, because you know they're going to then get hit into touch. So it's yeah, quite smart.
Sneaky play from some of these sleek sensations.
Was it a sneaky snake you said on Wednesday?
Sneak
There's a
racing
phrase I didn't know. Yeah.
Racing snake. That's
I
right.
like that.
You'll
Yeah.
hear it again. There'll be plenty more sneak racing snakes in the field.
I hope
Jono
so.
fisted a throw. Now all the players are lined up at the back of the line, so this should be a good take. Just as I say that, the throw is not accurate.
Yeah, and like you want to get those right, especially when you've just managed to get possession into it and don't want to give it to Rhinos, because we see how dangerous they can be from their own 22. They can really go for it. But they have dropped back the Badgers. They've got someone deep. They've got played with a sweeper, which we've seen throughout this tournament. Sometimes teams are playing really flat defences, but actually they've opted to drop a player. I'd always go for that option as well, just in case someone breaks through or puts the kick in.
Which we saw was very good for the Balkans Honey Badgers. Scrum feed coming here from Kainalo Lee.
Fine.
Matai Leuta, the head coach,
Set.
the Olympian. Helping the next generation of rugby players. That big scrum from the Balkans Honey Badgers stays with the runners. Dixon gets the switch, nice offload and cutting against the grain. Passes, they keep it alive. Nice ball again from Lee. Now Dixon tries to take him on the outside. Ball still there for the Rhinos. Now in there at ruck time was good work there from Troy Author, Tafa'u. And the Balkans Honey Badgers have it on that far side with advantage also. They're able to turn defense into attack.
Yeah, now they get the penalty as well, so it'll be interesting to see what they do here. The last one they kicked it and it was too long, so you'd assume he's going to make it safer on this one, and he does. And that's a nice, 7 metres out, really good. They'll be able to keep it in the forwards if they want, or they do have the room to get it out wide as well, should they wish to do that. Good referee in there as well, I thought, which is letting the
Time
advantage
off.
play. So when there's knock-ons, they're just saying advantage, just play. Don't want to be too stop-starty. Like to see that.
Yeah, you love to see that. Brilliant work from the officials. Mike Moe leads the officials again for this brilliant tournament. That's Carly Waters on the side, the touch judge, former USA international. Spotted at one event and said, listen, you stopped playing, but we want you involved. And so now she is here. She'll be in the middle for one of the next few games coming up a bit later today. Vandenbroek's kick is excellent, so the Balkans Honey Badgers find themselves on attack to close out this first half. That's a better line out. Set up a good attack as they jump off the right. That's, again, Cohen Vandenbroek charging for the line. Getting close. They trail by 2 on the right-hand side. Daniel Smits has some steps and floats one out and skids along the turf and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I could see what they were trying to do there, because they had a player out wide who has gas to burn, but the pass just not being accurate enough to give him the time to get onto it. Yeah, you could just see bounces in front of him, and then, lovely idea to try and keep it in, but
No delay.
ball hits touch.
Red defense.
Yeah, just 10 past 10 in the morning here in Southern California, but you can see the dew on the field still glistening with the sunshine, making it a little bit slippery underfoot, and of course that ball hits the deck. So the Rhinos, final play of the first half. They get a midfield possession. Go up for the first contact point. That's the siren, and then they'll just put this one out the back. Well, Andre Dixon had scored the try for the Rhinos and have them up 7-5 at the break. It is a fascinating Academy Boys semi-final number 1 that you're watching. 7-5 the score at the break. The Rhinos lead. What a great tussle against the Balkans Honey Badgers. And we can go down to LJ Pitchside, who is with Alex Corbisier, a former British and Irish Lion and a rapper as well.
Rapper, England, British and Irish Lions legend. So fantastic to have you down here, Corbs. How important is it to you, who's involved with the men's seniors, to come and watch the boys from the franchise in this opener today?
It's been absolutely fantastic. I think one of the things that I like about this tournament is how it's a combined effort, and you've got the men's, the women's, and the juniors all competing in like one sort of pool to try and win. So I think from our point of view, to cheer them on like they've been cheering us on is a massive part of what Danny Lee and the coaches are trying to drive here at the Rhinos and the culture we're trying to build. So it's been absolutely fantastic.
Does that mean you're lending IQ to this younger group? Are you going in, helping out with them? Are you available for questions from them?
Well, I think we're definitely supporting their coaches. So like Matai and the other coaches have been very much sort of entrenched around us, asking questions, taking bits. They know the game plan. There's a lot of synergy. I would say there's still some differentials between the teams and coach-specific sort of details, but there's definitely a synergy between the three that's been tried to build from the top down for sure.
And that synergy is so important because it is finals day here, and we do know that it all comes down to franchise play at the end of the day. How tense is it for all of these teams?
It's proper tense. Obviously, it's a great prize money on offer. People have given away, a decent bit of time away from their families. They've worked hard through the holiday periods here in the United States as well, and so hopefully there's a big prize at the end. But it means every little moment counts, and that's what kind of makes this tournament exciting. Is that you'll be just as nervous watching these juniors play as you will your own team later, because it all counts.
And you and I have both been involved in rugby for a very long time, but this competition, it feels fresh, it feels new, it feels unique. How special is it?
Yeah, it's really exciting. To be honest, it's my first up-close experience with 10s, but I've absolutely loved being involved. From a coaching point, it's been really interesting being able to sort of like hybrid 15s and 7s, and where some of the set-piece detail lies in the middle for me around line-out, a little bit of scrum as well. But then I also just think 10-minute halves, a bit more physicality, a bit more structure as well. I kind of like it, so I'm pretty sold on it. And then I've liked the combined efforts of the men and women's and the different sort of half and halves we had on Wednesday, which I believe the final is like today as well. It's a pretty unique experience, and they've made it kind of a fun festival vibe as well. It kind of keeps that from 7s as well.
Well, we've been told we've got to get off the pitch really quickly, but Corbs has got a bad back, I've got a bad calf, so we're going to limp off so that the second half can kick off here. Back to you, Dallin and Kat.
Awesome. Thanks so much, LJ. Brilliant stuff. Great to hear from Alex Corbisiero, an international star. His new single has come out recently on iTunes as well. It might be to do with scrummaging. It might not be. He tried to have me listen to it the other day. It's not my kind of music, but it is a hot ticket, I tell you what. He's a great human. And the Rhinos, they lead 7-5 against the Balkans Honey Badgers. Second half here in the knockout game. This is the Academy semi-final that you're watching from the Great Park Stadium in Southern California. A very close one to call here, Kat.
Oh, so neck and neck, completely. Both teams almost against the run of play have got their scores, so they'll be excited to come back into the second half, I think. Only the 2 points difference.
The other semi-final happening, the Wild Dogs against the Elephants at the same time. We'll find out who punches their ticket into the final for this division. That's a nice kick-off again. Honey Badger receive on the right of your screen in red. Take it upfield with some good, strong tackling as well. Support arrives there. Lions chin to get the penalty again to the Balkans Honey Badgers. We had a couple in the first half. They opted for the touchline, as you mentioned, for an attacking line-out, and seems to be the case again.
Yeah, I think especially from deep into their own half, makes sense to get territory and try and kick it as far upfield as they can. Very much in line with us there, wasn't it? If it had 10 more metres on it, one of us was getting it in the face.
Well, you would have caught it.
Ah, of course, one-handed, no problem. Yeah, I got this.
So it sets up play at the halfway line. Coaches, we mentioned Michael Tatu for the Balkans Honey Badgers, Matala Yuta in charge of the Rhino side. The pop moves to the back. Oh, it's been pinched at the front from the Rhino. It's a great bit of skill. Comes down as they have Dixon on attack. Flat ball to his inside centre with a little loop pass over the top. It's by Kariwa, who now goes into scrum off. Oh, it's good, smooth hands. They move it down the chain. CJ Austin is there. He goes over the halfway line for the Rhinos side. This time they concede another penalty with possession in hand, though, so holding on.
Yeah, so they need to just make sure they get their support play in a little bit quicker there to help, because those Badgers are really quick on getting over that ball and winning, either jackling or getting that holding on penalty. So from Rhinos, they either need to do a bit more work before going to floor to buy time, or when they hit the deck, make sure that they're buying time for that support play.
And how's that about a kick? A beautiful kick towards 22.
Yeah, lovely long kick. They're just smartly moving their way up the pitch.
Patient build-up. The throw coming in here from John Afissa. 7 different countries represented in this academy event. That line-out has been lost. So they've had troubles with the line-out. Very good at getting towards the touchline, of course, with the kicking game. But then it's been a struggle keeping it.
Yeah, so Rhinos read it well last time, turned it over. That one just a knock-on in that area. And Corb saying earlier about how the set piece is so important in 10s, because in 7s it's a little bit more token, I would say. Having been a prop in 7s myself, I can say it's not a scrum. Whereas here, the line-out scrums really do have an impact on the game.
They really do, and need to be technical, as you said. So 5-pack down on either side. San Clemente Rhinos, who lead 7-5, have Enray Dixon. He floats a miss one pass, looking for the little loop. It's a beautiful bounce ball. It's play on. Here come the Rhinos now on the outside. Timothy Bakariwa, beautiful hands, and ghosting on the outside. Tremendous gas, the ball's still alive. It's a tap through, and the Balkans Honey Badgers collect brilliant covering as they're there through Marcus Gardowitz. Now they have possession, numbers on the right-hand side. A loose ball gets thrown to the ground, we play on. It was almost the Rhinos try on that far side with some great speed. It was Lucas Farrar who gassed him on the outside, just got caught by the last defender.
Yes, loose, isn't it? Loosey-goosey for both sides with the offloads. But they're working so hard to get back as well. Those one-hand offloads. Look at that pickup as well. A one-hand offload bounces, hits the deck, goes up. There's some really great skills here. Speed around the outside, but does get tracked back, tries to keep it alive, and this is where it all gets a little bit frantic on the floor there when we lose track of what's going on.
So close. Dixon was there on the inside for the offload. But I like the loop as well from Bakariwa. Nice pass there from Caleb Layuta as well. Then,
Crouch.
missed move with a little loop up.
Bind.
Yeah, creating that extra player by working around really hard. The work rate's so important, and how to create 2v1s, like whether it's in the middle of the pitch, outside of the pitch, all about that work rate.
Here's Dixon. This time puts the kick through. Chases there. Bounce, big collision, the ball's still loose. Bakariwa comes flying in as well. And the Balkans Honey Badgers slide on this one. And that was Marcus Godovics again that may have saved the day.
Yeah, I wonder if we're just going to have the referees in touch to just talk about that one. So here we can see it's a nice kick through. It's a good chase and contact off the ball. Knocked back by Badgers. So yeah, it's going to be a dropout from Badgers.
Goal line dropout goes deep. Rhinos going to collect. Bakary was there, looking for a big jump step. This time he goes straight to the contact. They read it well. Ball's loose though. Been scooped up here by the Balkans Honey Badgers. Now they have it. Oh, there's a massive shot comes in here. The Rhinos flying in. What a brilliant tackle from Dixon. Stays with the side from the Balkans. Oh, there's a beautiful carry. They go up the middle. What a hard running this one is. Unbelievable skills. Marcus Godovics, who saved the day on the other side, will score a brilliant try. And they have the lead, the Balkans Honey Badgers. That is a fantastic run.
Oh, fantastic run indeed. And he's done so well in the first half as well to track back, showed his pace defensively, that effort. Now we get to see him in attack and the pace that he has. So he runs that really hard line as well, which is so important. And what's great is they recycled off that big hit. They didn't panic, they just got it through the hands, some great footwork, and that's the line. You can see it in his eyes, he knows he's through, he sliced through that gap, he's going the whole hog. Great individual finish.
Marcus Godovics nails the conversion for his own try. They lead 12-7 after trailing at the break. It's thumbs up to the fans, thumbs up to the family watching back home. Great to have your company with us, wherever you're tuning in for this one-day finals extravaganza. After 3 days in the build-up, one of the best tries we have seen here today so far. Nice kick, big tackle in the air, comes on Troy Arthur Taufau. Dixon wants possession here, but they keep it. Now it comes to Andre Dixon. He goes on the outside, beautiful pass, freeing up his runners. Fantastic work. Dixon's back on the inside. Still looking to keep it alive with a wonderful offload. That finds Rupeni Rukubau, lots of work he's been doing here. He picks up on that far side, now still going for the Rhinos.
Red not rolling.
Advantage for the San Clemente Rhinos. They're a couple meters out, and we'll come back here for the penalty.
Red.
That's a really good thing right there, really keeping that ball alive with those offloads. There's a few players down though here, taking a knee, couple of Rhinos in a bit of trouble here, but there's that one hand offload, really making sure it went back as well. Some good pace, some over-the-top basketball style passing. Those offloads linking together like that, and these are just youngsters showing this skill level already. A clever pick through the middle, but they were already playing with that advantage. So we'll see what they do here for the Rhinos, just 7 meters out.
Decision time for the Rhinos. We have some attention for the Balkans Honey Badgers. And just a reminder, if the score is tied in these knockout matches, we'll go to sudden death, straight to sudden death drop kick competition, which we saw in the invitationals a while back. Catherine Johnson, KJ, when that was the mixed play, that was a knockout, and they rotated, one of the men, then one of the women went up, and she nailed the kick for the Rhinos. It was a highlight of note in her professional career, she said. It's fascinating that TENS just keeps reinventing the game.
Well, it's that, isn't it? Because it's that pressure moment. Because I remember that when there was a few misses, wasn't there?
Yes.
And we were like, it came right down to the wire, and when she nailed it, you could just see how happy it made her and the rest of the team. It looks like decision has been made, and they're going to tap.
Timothy Bakariwa moves it to the left. There's Dixon, who's been so creative today. And now they crash in with Jack Melinek. Dixon away, it's at first receiver. Runners with him. CJ Austin gets skipped on this occasion. Big step off the left, that's Lee. Doing well for the San Clemente Rhinos, who trail by 5. Bakariwa goes to the left again. Oh, dropping to the ground. Arthur Taufa'u with a good carry. Honey Badgers have to run back on the defensive side. Almost half through there is Rukavau, and then they do score. Brilliant stuff. The leg carry as well is fabulous. And Rukavau gets it done. Rupeni, who was brilliant on the other side of the ball, scores.
I think you knew they were going to score out wide there, because you're just talking about if it was a draw, it's brought it to 12 all. You've manifested that. You just want to see some drop kicks. But no, a really good score from Rhinos, and I think they kept their patience really, really well. They were smart. They did offload when it was on, took it to ground. They put Badgers under a lot of pressure defensively, causing them to give away a penalty, and then just smart tap play from one side of the pitch to the other, and they get the score. Tough kick from here though, isn't it?
Big kick from the touchline, and the strike will just go low. It is 12 all so far. If it stays like this, we go straight into sudden death kicking competition, which will be 5 drop kicks each, and then the scores will continue until somebody nails it.
I remember we had 15s. It was like, just in case it came down to a kicking when we were practicing for World Cups, like you go through all eventualities if you lose a red card, things like that. And so we all had to practice kicking for posts.
And how were your kicks?
I actually nailed it.
Oh,
like,
there we go.
Obviously under no pressure at training, and then, I'm sure it'd be very different.
And in the game, you made sure that your team was ahead, so no kicks.
Yes, don't rely on me for that.
England winning the Rugby World Cup, Cat Merchant carving it up. I'm Darren Stafford, superb to be here with you as the Rhinos celebrate there. They're able to get possession back.
Yeah, momentum's really going for this Rhino side. You can see
Time
just
up.
after scoring to then be able to force that
Time
knock
up.
on. And the subs are ringing on now as well to make their impact in this last. That's the thing with 7s and with 10s, like you come on and you might only come on for 90 seconds, but you have to do a job and you have to get really into it. It's a fascinating game, mindset-wise, to just be able to just be ready at all times.
A big moment to follow, but first, teammates are going to help one of their players off. I believe that is Troy Arthur Taufa'u, and so medical attention will come and help him out. We hope he's okay. 12 all, time ticks away.
Don't like to see injuries, but hopefully a bit of cramp or something like that in the calf, and then hopefully he'll be back on his feet. But hopefully for Rhinos, can galvanise them, because no one likes to see a teammate go off, so they can really pull it together for him.
That's right, play about to start again. Balkans Honey Badgers on the defence. San Clemente Rhinos, the Academy boys side. Academy girls semi-finals coming up here on field 1 off. Bulldogs take on the San Clemente Rhinos following this.
Set!
Each of the 4 franchises, of course, involved. 1v4 and 2v3. This is 2v3 semi-finals. Dixon now. Bakariwa tries to take him on the outside. Try scorer comes in. Rupeni Rukavau is there. Not rolling away. Dixon with a quick tap. Looking to the left for support. Nice dummy throw in there as well. That's Lee. Rhinos hustle to the breakdown. They know what's on the line here. A score will put them into the final. Beautiful hands. String it along as they cut back in. Lucas Furai is there. Into the 22. Great passage of play from the San Clemente Rhinos. The Academy boys peel around the blind side.
Penalty advantage, red, not rolling.
With a penalty advantage, it's a free play basically. Can the Rhinos score here? They could do something creative as well. They've got plenty of backs to the right-hand side. Now it's a chance for them. Bakariwa, he steps, loses his footing. Throws it back to Dixon that thought about a kick. Floats one over the top. Rukavau is there. The siren sounds, but of course we can't end the game on a penalty. So we will go back to the marquette.
Yes, they do have that opportunity. That's why they could be a little bit looser. They know that it's keep play. They can always come back, but it's down to this moment. Last play, can they score?
Bakariwa scores! Unbelievable step off the left foot! What a try, what a moment for the San Clemente Rhinos. They've stunned the Balkans Honey Badgers after losing to them earlier this week. They scored to death.
Yeah, they absolutely had to deliver then, and they did. They've denied your drop goals though, Dallin, so you can be a bit aggrieved there. But the Rhinos certainly won't be aggrieved, nor will the coaches looking on for that incredible moment. So here it is, the quick tap, the footwork. Bit of a dummy, but actually all too easy for him in the end there to get that all-important finishing score to take the lead and get the win.
Amazing scenes. Congratulations to San Clemente Rhinos. A victory here by 17 points to 12. Unless this kick goes over, it stays to the side. And that is the final score, 17-12. They're into the finals, the San Clemente Rhinos, by defeating the Balkans Honey Badgers in dramatic fashion.
Yeah, fantastic win there. Really, really great stuff. And you can see just how much it meant to them working so hard for that one.